I haven't talked too much about the bananas this year, so I thought I'd give a little update on those and talk about them a little bit for those new subscribers who haven't really followed the channel very long. We're in zone 6B, and what you're looking at up there is the Musa basjoo. It's probably about 12 or 13 feet tall now, and they can get up to about 15 feet. It's a cold hardy banana in zone 6B. We just have to cover it with a thick layer of mulch and it survives the winter. This one that has a flower on it is the Musa Velutina, and those grow pink bananas, or in some areas they call them hairy bananas because of the fuzz on them. Each of those petals on the larger flower will open up and they'll form little florets, and below the floret is a small banana beginning to form. I was able to get the Musa Velutina to overwinter outdoors too by treating it the same way I treat the Musa basjoo, by giving it a very heavy layer of mulch. The year before I overwintered it indoors in this pot, and then last winter it stayed outdoors all winter. And this is a look at the bananas that were on last year. There were 3 plants that flowered, and one of them formed bananas, but they didn't have time to ripen. But this year we have a flower about a month earlier, so I'm hoping we'll have ripe bananas this time. Here's a look at some of the small bananas they have. And we're back to this year's bananas. This is a look at a Dwarf Orinoco. It's the one with a very large leaf right next to me here. And it's a new addition to the garden this year. I planted 2 of those. And the smaller one is just not doing as well as this taller one with the leaf that's next to me. It's about as hardy as a Musa Velutina, so I'm going to try to overwinter it outdoors also. And we'll see how that goes next spring. We're probably right on the borderline of survivability for the Musa Velutina and the Dwarf Orinoco, but the Musa basjoo is cold hardy as far north as zone 5 with a thick layer of mulch. Southern gardeners can get the Musa basjoo to flower, but this is the 3rd year for our Musa basjoo, and I doubt if it will ever flower in our zone. I did a video on the Musa Velutina and how I started it from seeds and how it fruited last year. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link down below, as well as a link to a Musa basjoo video that shows its first year of growth. If you grow any type of bananas, let us know about it in the comments. And if you're just now finding this channel, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.